Love the jacket. All right. Hi, everyone. It's Quinn and the Positive Pineapple. Quinn for the win. And we are here live again today. We're on episode 22. The topic is, what was it all for?
What's it all for?
What's it all for?
What's this all about, man?
We're going to share a good vibe story. Well, he is going to share a good vibe story. We're going to take a kava shot drink, and then get into the discussion. So keep watching if you would like to listen in.
I shared this story with Quinn years ago on Bookface.
Years ago.
And it's a letter from a 27-year-old who was dying of cancer.
I knew it. I knew you were going to share this one.
I don't know if you remember.
No, I remember. I saved it because I was going through something. That's why you sent it to me.
Oh, yeah.
I just had learned about the precancer cells in my uterus.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
You sent it to me right, like same day or during that time.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Last one I remember.
And so she's an Australian woman. Her name was Holly Butcher.
Mm-hmm.
And on January 3rd, knowing her cancer, it was glioblastoma.
Another one. Wow.
Posted a list of life lessons to Facebook. On January 4th, she died with her family by her side. She was 27 years old. It's nuts.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read her letter, and it starts off as a bit of life advice from Hall, because her name was Holly Butcher. This was on January 3rd, 2018. Was shared almost 200,000 times on Bookface. It's a strange thing to realize and accept your mortality at 26 years young. It's just one of those things you ignore. The days tick by and you just expect they will keep on coming until the unexpected happens. I always imagine myself growing old, wrinkled and gray, most likely caused by the beautiful family, lots of kitties, I planned on building with the love of my life. I want that so bad it hurts. That's the thing about life. It is fragile, precious, and unpredictable, and each day is a gift, not a given right. I'm 27 now. I don't want to go. I love my life. I am happy. ... I owe that to my loved ones. But the control is out of my hands. I haven't started this note before I die, so that death is feared. I like the fact that we are mostly ignorant to its inevitability, except when I want to talk about it, and it is treated like a taboo topic that will never happen to any of us. That's been a bit tough. I just want people to stop worrying so much about the small, meaningless stresses in life and try to remember that we all have the same fate after it all. So do what you can to make your time feel worthy and great, minus the bullshit. I have dropped lots of my thoughts below, as I have had a lot of time to ponder life these last few months. Of course, it's in the middle of the night when these random thoughts pop up in my head the most. Those times you are winging and whining about ridiculous things. Sometimes I've noticed so much these past few months. Just think about someone who is really facing a problem. Be grateful for your minor issue and get over it. It's okay to acknowledge that something is annoying, but try not to carry on about it and negatively affect each other people's days. Once you do that, get out there and take a freaking big breath of that fresh Aussie air deep in your lungs. Look at how blue the sky is and how green the trees are. It is so beautiful. Think how lucky you are to be able to do just that. Breathe. You might have got caught in bad traffic today, or had a bad sleep because your beautiful babies kept you awake, or your hairdresser cut your hair too short. Your new fake nails might have a chip. Your boobs are too small, or you have cellulite on your arse and your belly is wobbling. Let all that shit go. I swear, you will not be thinking of those things when it is your turn to go. It is so insignificant when you look at life as a whole. I'm watching my body waste away right before my eyes with nothing I can do about it, and all I wish for now is that I could have just one more birthday, one more Christmas with my family, or just one more day with my partner and dog. Just one more. I hear people complaining about how terrible work is or how hard it is to exercise. Be grateful you are physically able to. Work and exercise may seem like such trivial things until your body doesn't allow you to do either of them. I tried to live a healthy life. In fact, that was probably my major passion. Appreciate your good health and functioning body, even if it isn't your ideal size. Look after it and embrace how amazing it is. Move it and nourish it with fresh food. Don't obsess over it. Remember, there are more aspects to good health than the physical body. Work just as hard on finding your mental, emotional, and spiritual happiness too. That way you might realize just how insignificant and unimportant having this stupidly portrayed perfect social media body really is. While on this topic, delete any account that pops up in your news feeds that gives you any sense of feeling shit about yourself. Friend or not, be ruthless for your own well-being. Be grateful for each day you don't have pain, and even the days where you're unwell with man flu, a sore back, or a sprained ankle. Accept it as shit, but be thankful it isn't life-threatening and will go away. Whine less, people, and help each other more. Give. It is true that you gain more happiness doing things for others than doing them for yourself. I wish I did this more. Since I have been sick, I have met the most incredibly giving and kind people and been the receiver of the most thoughtful and loving words and support from my family, friends, and strangers. More than I could ever give in return. I will never forget this and will be forever grateful to all these people. Few more. It is a weird thing having money to spend at the end. When you're dying. It's not a time you go out and buy material things that you usually would, like a new dress. It makes you think how silly it is that we think it is worth spending so much money on new clothes and things in our lives. Buy your friend something kind instead of another dress, beauty product, or jewelry for that next wedding. 1, no one cares if you wear the same thing twice. 2, it feels good. Take them out for a meal, or better yet, cook them a meal. Shop their coffee. Buy them a plant, a massage, or a candle, and tell them you love them when you give it to them. Value other people's time. Don't keep them waiting because you're shit at being on time. Wow. Get ready earlier if you're one of those people and appreciate that your friends want to share their time with you, not sit by themselves waiting on a mate. You will gain respect too. Amen, sister. This year, our family agreed to do no presents, and despite the tree looking rather sad and empty, I nearly cracked Christmas Eve. It was nice. It was so nice because people didn't have the pressure of shopping, and the effort went into writing a nice card for each other. Plus, imagine my family trying to buy me a present, knowing they would probably end up with it themselves. Strange. It might seem lame, but those cards mean more to me than any other impulse purchase could. Mind you, it was also easier to do in our house because we had no kitties in there. Anyway, moral of the story, presents are not needed for a meaningful Christmas. Moving on. Use your money on experiences, or at least don't miss out on experiences because you spend all your money on material shit. Put in the effort to do that day trip to the beach you keep putting off. Dip your feet in the water and dig your toes in the sand. Wet your face with salt water. Get amongst nature. Try enjoying and being in the moments rather than capturing them through the screen of your phone. Life isn't meant to be lived through a screen, nor is it about getting the perfect photo. Enjoy the bloody moment, people. Stop trying to capture it for everyone else. Random rhetorical question. Are those several hours you spend doing your hair and makeup each day, or to go out for one night, really worth it? I've never understood this about females. Get up early sometimes and listen to the birds while you watch the beautiful colors the sun makes as it rises. Listen to music. Really listen. Music is therapy. Old is best. Cuddle your dog. Far out? I will miss that. Talk to your friends. Put down your phone. Are they doing okay? Travel if it's in your desires. Don't if it's not. Work to live. Don't live to work. Seriously, do what makes your heart feel happy. Eat the cake. Zero guilt. Say no to things you really don't want to. Don't feel pressured to do what other people might think is a fulfilling life. You might want a mediocre life, and that is so okay. Tell your loved ones you love them every time you get the chance, and love them with everything you have. Also, remember, if something is making you miserable, you do have the power to change it. In work or love or whatever it may be, have the guts to change. You don't know how much time you've got on this earth, so don't waste it being miserable. I know that it's said all the time, but it couldn't be more true now. Anyway, that's just one young gal's life advice. Take it or leave it. I don't mind. Oh, and one last thing. If you can, do a good deed for humanity and myself, and start regularly donating blood. It will make you feel good with the added bonus of saving lives. I feel like it is something that is so overlooked, considering every donation can save 3 lives. That is a massive impact each person can have, and the process really is so simple. Blood donation, more bags than I can keep up with counting, help keep me alive for an extra year. A year I will forever be grateful for, that I got to spend it here on earth with my family, friends, and dog. A year I had some of the greatest times of my life. Till we meet again. Oh.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Holly Butcher.
Oh, God.
And she is the good vibe perspective of the night. You know, some would say that's not good vibes. You know, it's a little sad, but great perspective.
Yes.
Great perspective.
Yes.
And so it's how would you say that touches you, or what is the message that you get from that?
Well, you sent this to me at a time where I was feeling definitely like, you know, I immediately thought about death for myself. You know, I just had a doctor's visit and they were just so panicky and very like urgent about me getting a hysterectomy because they're like, you know, you have precancer cells in your uterus. I was just like stunned, like just hearing the word cancer and my name
you just
in the same sentence.
Killer.
I'm just like, my mind immediately went to, oh my God, what if it goes into cancer? Oh my God, what if I only have 6 months left to live? Oh, what if I have a year left? I just, everything slowed down. And I can relate to a lot of what she's saying because like, it was almost like within that moment and then like extending that whole day, I had a whole deeper meaning of life. You know, it was like I cherished every word that was said to me that day. Because, you know, you just feel, what if that's the last words? Whatever. You know, you appreciate.
You're more reflective.
Everything that is happening. And like, you know, I've never felt that before. I'm like, wow, it takes something like this to feel so appreciative. So when she was talking about the appreciative of life, right? Like everything that did not matter flew away really quickly. And I just saw 2 things that was really important. I was like, oh, I got my clarity. I got my clarity of my priorities for the rest of my life of what actually would give me peace. So, yeah. So that was what I related to a lot. Like the appreciation.
Do we change a different color?
Whoa. What is going on? Why is it a different color? Hi, are we a little purpley to you?
No, that was good. That was good. But how are you able to keep that? You know?
Well, I feel like that feeling kept on going, right? Because I had surgeries coming up. And, you know, there's always risk with surgeries, you know?
It's always when we get better.
And then
we're like, you know what? I'm good, y'all.
Yeah, it kind of fades away a little bit. But I still have those priorities in my, like, it's been with me to this very day. And having a peace of mind perhaps got developed during that time as my second self-love promise to myself. My first one is being my own best friend. Second is having peace of mind. Do things that give you peace of mind. Of course, I'm human. I'm not perfect. But, like, yeah, that became a second pillar of mine. But what was your question? You were saying, oh, how did I keep it?
Yeah, or how can a person keep it?
Well, you need time to reflect. Like, you need moments to be with yourself to really think about your life.
That goes there, though.
Yeah, like, and that's why self-love is more priority. Yeah.
And it's time for
kava time. Well, before we go to that, you share the story. What do you resonate with about what Holly shared before we go straight into kava mode?
Kava. That life needs a little bit of kava. It does. You know why? Because life can be so damn stressing. And you know what? This wonderful vanilla.
We still look pink. So
Yeah, it's okay.
strange.
It's okay because I'm.
Was there a hand motion, a code for
I'm like vibrating over here, and it's a little hot, you know. But this kava matcha,
Mache.
kava matcha latte. Well, maybe I won't call it kava matcha.
I
That's what, man. You know, that's what it is. The kava matcha.
okay.
Yeah, I like it. I don't.
People need to know that's matcha.
That's why it's matcha. Matcha with a latte.
Anyways,
Did the pineapple just not come with something new?
Yes.
Matcha with a latte. The matcha. The kava matcha. Yes.
Anyways, I'm having a chai tea. So yeah.
You mean kava chai?
Kava chai. Kava chai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to plug kava tona. And if you notice, it doesn't even look like kava. It's a matcha. Iced matcha. Damn, that's good. Damn.
Yeah, you did a really great job. Yes, we're having a drink. We went from taking a shot to having a shot in a drink, basically.
Yeah. We went from the kava tea bags, the kava tea shots. Then we went to the cold brew kava shots.
You see how this is developing?
And now we got our kava matcha and kava chai tea.
Yeah. Look at that.
And so, again, Miss Quinn, give us one of your kava benefits. Give them the bennies.
The bennies is helps you slow down. Helps you slow down. Like take a pause. What's up, Leshy?
What up?
Been a while. Loving your drip. Wait, did Leshy order?
No. She's from they're from Canada.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's been a long time.
Hella long.
Well, we have really evolved since you last saw us. We were taking kava shots. Now we are making kava drinks, and they're so good.
She got a kava chai tea, and I got a kava matcha. A matcha latte.
Yes, with oat.
Yeah. Korean hats.
Yeah, it's amazing because these drinks take out the taste.
Yeah.
But you can tell it's in there, but it takes away the taste, and you're drinking your enjoyable drink.
Yeah, you just think to yourself,
kava cocktails, nice. Yeah.
You just think to yourself, damn, this tastes hella good. But why do I feel fucking great?
What is that feeling?
Oh. I didn't have no shot.
It's like a latte with a feeling, you know? Latte with feelings.
I didn't have any alcohol. I didn't smoke. I didn't take a pill. What is happening? And it's instant, right? You feel it instantly. Within a couple of sips. It's like, why do my eyebrows feel like they want to dance? Hey, why don't you stay your own drink?
Have it all.
You know, you could have had the matcha. You could have had the kava matcha.
I love both.
All right. So your bennies is what?
Slowing down.
Gotcha. And you know what my bennies is?
Taking a moment.
Feeling in heaven. Hella good ass sleep. And then just, see, I already feel it. I kind of want to do the Stevie Wonder. I just want to say I love you. That's all I know. But I feel
how much I care.
So good. Ooh. Man.
Doesn't he say something? And New Year's Day.
Yeah, I hear it.
I don't know all of it, but I feel like doesn't he say something with New Year's
I hear it. But you know what kava does? It makes you want to sing. See, I'll tell you, this is what it's like in a traditional kava club where they just sit around in a circle and everyone's just like talking and singing. That's what it is. And this stuff makes you want to sing. It makes you want to just be happy.
Can you send kava to Canada? If they pay the international shipping.
So Leshy, I sent how about this? I will send it to Canada.
All right.
Because I sent one to a person in Britain, in the UK. So if
Have you heard from them? Damn.
I don't know. It said it was going to take a week and a half.
Yeah, it's been way more than a week and a half. Gotta whisper them.
Woo!
But yeah, so whisper him.
Yep. I'll probably send you we'll probably send you the kava matcha mix.
How do we do that?
We make our mix. And then
Sorry.
Never mind. She's been up for too long.
I didn't know how exactly you were gonna do that. I knew we were gonna do it with a chai.
What up, Alvita?
Hi,
Good
whisper. Yes, whisper it. I'll share with Lolo. Oh, y'all know each other? Okay. Yeah, share with Lolo.
Good to see you. Good to see
yes,
you. Good to see you.
Yes, good to see ya. Bringing back the vibes.
But yeah, send the whisper and I'll send it out to you, Leshy. I'll get it out to you. I'll send it out Manana or Saturday.
That would be awesome.
Manana or Saturday. And Quinn, now that we got our kava chai and our kava matcha,
the topic
it's
question.
time for the kava-sation.
Kava-sation.
Kava-sation. Kava-sation. Oh, that kind of sounds like a good song.
Bless, brother.
Yes, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Woo! Man, I don't know if it's the oat milk or if it's the one pump of vanilla sugar in it, the vanilla Torani, or if it's the kava. It's the kava. It's the kava.
It's a mixture because it's green tea. Matcha's green tea. So
there's
caffeine in there.
Yes. Because we're about to experiment and make a kava coffee.
Yeah, that is what's next.
Oh, 5-day challenge. Can you give a tip from your 5-day challenge?
Let's see, a tip from the 5-day challenge. Well, I just made this email actually. It's gonna be a process, The tip is don't expect to be like, I'm not gonna people please no more after these 5 days. Just know it's gonna be a challenge. No, it's gonna be a challenge. No, it's gonna be a process.
Yes.
Yeah, and the way that I'm gonna be doing this challenge is gonna keep it very simple, but it's deep. It's simple and deep.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
But yes, Alvita.
Kava coffee.
And Leslie, yes. I like to say fortunate. Because I'm not blessed. I'm just fortunate. That's all.
Everyone interprets words differently.
Yes. I like to say I'm fortunate.
All right, let's get into the topic. What's the topic?
What's it all about? We shared the Good Vibe story from Holly out in Holly Butcher out in Australia, who passed away from glioblastoma.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And,
the second one in what do you say? Glioblastoma.
Glioblastoma. Yeah.
Glioblastoma.
Yeah. And it's a rare form, and it's a killer. It is a killer. It's like the pancreatic cancer. It's a killer. 100 upon 100.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you did sign up, Alvita. I don't know if
that's what I was thinking.
Awesome. Then you've been getting the emails.
And then I could have sworn, weren't you supposed to go to a kava bar, Alvita?
Yes, but then his sister, he realized, right? Your sister was leaving or something.
Right?
Out of the city or state or country or something.
Maybe.
I haven't been yet. Yes, I haven't been yet. So it didn't happen. But
I guarantee you
sounds like you're close by one.
I guarantee you this. They ain't got no kava matcha. They ain't got no.
They have other mixed drinks like the bar, right? It's a bar, so they mix it like a bar drinks, like tropical stuff. Yeah. I will try after the 5K this Saturday. Nice.
Oh, you're a runner now. You're a runner now. Hell yeah.
Yeah, pumping the weights and.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's it all about, Quinn? What's this all about?
Life.
Yeah. When we get into reflective moods.
Yeah.
And we start to ponder, on what should our role be? how could we get more or excavate more out of this life for oneself, or how do we make it more meaningful?
Yeah. Well, a couple things coming to my mind is like, the rush lifestyle is just not it.
Which one?
I've done it and it's not it.
Which one?
The rushed lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really about, because, right, like, what are you rushing to? And what are you in a hurry for? So it's like, what are your priorities? So for me, it's really about peace. And underneath that peace, it's choosing your time wisely. Like what you choose to spend time on, is that worth, does that bring fulfillment? Like what you're growing, like, right? Like you want to feel proud of what you're growing and feeling like, if I get hit by a bus tomorrow, you know what? At least I did it. At least I built something that I'm really proud of. From like, when I say built, it could literally be like a creation of like the types of relationships that you have in your life, right? Or what you choose to create with your life. Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
So for me, I mean, the end goal is peace with me.
You know what I believe people rush for? How about that question for you? Or why do you believe people rush?
Because they don't feel enough.
Can I throw in another one?
Go ahead.
People pleasing.
Yeah. It's connected. That's what I was going to say.
Pleasing.
And we people please because we don't feel enough. So
Yeah,
we believe that we need to people please so that we can feel enough.
Yeah, I like that, right? You don't feel like enough. You put the arm out to people please, to build a bridge to somebody else so they can touch you, and you're like, oh, yes.
Oh, I matter.
You
they like
validate
me.
me.
Yes. I matter. Thank you. Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah, like you feel like we need to impress. We're not good enough. So we try to be really good enough for others to like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about yourself? What is it all about for you? What is all of this for? Everything that you do, what is it all for?
So I call it the P-Apple 7.
I love it. Everything is pineapple philosophies.
It's the P-Apple 7.
Okay. The seventh pillar?
No, it's just
you went in your thing.
So it goes being able. Here goes the 7. Expressing, being able to express, being able to overcome, being able to have progress, being able to create connections, being able to feel appreciated.
I knew that was coming up. Yeah.
Being able to feel understood. And the last one, feeling like you have meaning.
And that's what it's all about. Feeling like you have meaning in your life.
And I believe just having one of those daily, one of those, just one.
Yes.
Can help, people say, to help put some gas in the tank, to help fill you up for yourself.
Yeah. It's like keeping up with the Joneses.
Exactly. Except for it's inside.
Yeah.
The Joneses, they got to buy all the shit. But see, with that, you just keep up with feeling good, feeling great about yourself. And so about meaning, having meaning. Yeah.
You're talking about the 7. The 7
like,
mentioned.
Like they all sort of work in tandem, and they work together. Like if you would like more if a person would like more meaning in their life, then what they need is a connection, right? People look through that with love. People look through that with work, right? Being able to connect to their job to get more meaning out of their life.
Yeah.
So they all work in tandem. So
no, I feel better. I drink 6 kava shots, LOL, with strawberry, not pineapple.
But yeah, it's
meaningful moments.
it's all about being very, very. See,
Present.
I felt it. I won't say where it was, but I felt it in 2019 before Christmas, and I realized, and I knew it ASAP, that no matter where I'm gonna be, no matter where I'm at, I'm gonna feel hella good. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down. I was reflecting. I was like, damn, I could be anywhere.
Yeah.
And feel happy.
Yeah.
Anywhere. You know, and it's not that's not a gift. It's
something you've practiced it.
Yeah.
You created that feeling for yourself.
Yeah, like
so that means if you know how to create it for yourself, you can create it anywhere.
Yeah. You know, for the longest time I've spent, you know, like when people people go to work, spend 8-10 hours a day.
Yeah.
Whatever they may do it. Man, I spent 8-10 hours by myself with the pineapple for multiple days, multiple weeks. And I just think to myself, it was worth it. It was worth it. 'Cause man, like, you just feel hella good about yourself. And you feel like you've invested your time wisely. Wisely. And I always think to myself, one of the ways that I believe that you're doing it right is when your family really appreciates or expresses that they love you and you don't give them shit.
Like, you don't give them anything materialistic?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying
to
say?
You don't give them anything. Like whatever you've done in your life, whatever you've built or created, like you're not giving them things to have them make you feel good. It's kind of like being a parent. I'm just saying for all the parents out there, perhaps you did it right when they come back and they want to see you and you're not asking. You don't have to call them for them to talk to you. They call you regardless, right? To check in. Perhaps that's maybe why, or perhaps that's an indicator that you did it right as a parent. So JS.
If LB has a question.
Yes.
How do you make yourself feel good when you're not able to do what you want? For an example, being in jail.
It's hella funny that you mentioned that.
Other than workout.
It's hella funny that you mentioned that because that's exactly where I was at. That's exactly where I was at when I had that feeling in December 2019. It was the second day, and I remember because this is the thing, I need to exercise. So you know what I did? I was walking in circles, and then I the stairs and whatnot. I was walking up the stairs, going down the stairs, walking up the stairs, going down the stairs. And the things where I was doing dips, and I was doing pull-ups, and you only get like an hour out. And I made sure I got my time in. That's what it was. And I felt hella good.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. Working out, Alvita. He says, me too.
I know. I seen that.
Yeah.
As long as I can move, that's why I'm very, 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 very fortunate. Very fortunate. And I process this often. The vessel I have, I'm so glad that I care for it.
Yeah, no matter where you're at.
I'm so glad that I care for it because whenever I feel pain, I do what is necessary ASAP to to help remedy the pain. Oh, so it's. I'm glad you mentioned you don't need to talk to others.
Like connection with it. Yeah, like there's you and your workout, and then the human need to connect.
So what I realized when I was in there, people seen that every time we're out, I'm just exercising. So I didn't even need to talk to anybody. Like, people just came to me to speak. You know, they wanted to talk. I'm like, oh, okay, well. But actually initiate or whatnot in those spaces, you know, it's it's tough.
The same, LOL. That's crazy. There you go. There you go. People come up to you. You're approachable when you're working out.
Exactly.
It's like, hey.
Because that's what people respect. You know, like it's like the, what is it? The law of the jungle, the law of the wild. You know, like the people who are fit, who exercise, you know, they just seem to be, how would I say it? More revered.
Yeah, I guess this goes back to men not needing to talk, but just be around.
Exactly. It's
love language, quality time.
Quality time. Quality time. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Damn, it's just good.
So good. These lattes and these drinks that we've been making, so we can actually sip on it throughout the talk, not just one shot and done.
Yeah, not one shot and done. But damn, it just goes down just as fast. It goes down just as fast.
Yes.
Whew.
So great question. Some relatability here, which is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Feeling good. For me, it's being at peace. I mean, it connects too, you know, like with having meaning, you feel at peace with your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it all about? You know,
what is it all about? You know, it's
there's no one answer. There's no one answer.
Yeah.
You know what I like to say? Leave a trail of smiles, not tears.
Yes, that's definitely one of your sayings.
And when you got nothing at all, you know, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Even, you know, and it's very fucking tough when people treat you like shit.
Yeah,
it really is.
You want to be bitter. You want to be unkind back.
Well, that's why you exercise. You know, that's why, you know, it's tough. It's tough for people to put you down, you know, in front of your face when you are kind of fit, when you're hella fit. So for you, Quinn, how would you rate your day?
Oh God, you're asking me this question when you know.
Right?
It's been a stressful week. And that's something that I do not say. That's something that
you're normally really reserved, and you're, you know,
reserved.
Not reserved, but you normally
I manage.
Pretty good.
I manage.
You're normally
well,
pretty good.
Yes. How would I say it? You know, well, one part of it is like making sure the 5-day challenge goes really well, right? So I've been really prepping for that.
Yes, you have.
I'm trying to fit everything else that I have priorities to. And, you know, and how would I say this? I've been just processing stressors that are going on. I just have an issue in my life that has been taking time to resolve. So, yeah. I've just been processing how I'm going to navigate through a heavy area in my life. You know,
makes sense. We all got dark patches. We all got shadows.
Yes. So, you know, yeah, life is sometimes a biatch, and I just keep on saying to myself, like, ugh, like there is a Quinn, an evolved Quinn. When she continues to grow through this, right? And sometimes when things get really heavy, you question it. But you know, when you're on the growth journey, you've built yourself up so much that then you have no choice but to grow through it, because we can't let the darkness win.
Yeah.
No, So yeah, I'm growing through a tough situation right now. So it's been stressful.
Got it.
Question for both. Is there better fulfillment to making sure your needs are met or helping others push their goals? Got it.
You want to take that first, Quinn?
Sure. You're saying what's better? Is there better fulfillment making sure your needs are or helping? Well, I feel like it's a full circle experience because, there is a fulfillment of meeting your needs, right? There is a fulfillment. And when you fulfill that, it actually opens the space up. It actually opens the good vibes up for you to want to help other people, And so for me, it's almost like I feel even better helping people out when I'm feeling fulfilled for myself.
Yeah.
When I have the capabilities of supporting people, like for an example, like, because I do both right now. Like I help myself and then I support my clients. And of course, when they win, I do feel this like, yes.
Yeah.
So sometimes that feels like really loud. Like when I see my clients experience a win where they're actually saying no to something, right? Or like no to people pleasing, or seeing them really honor their boundaries and standing up for themselves. Like I am freaking over the mood. It's just, I get this like this feeling like magical, like, feels so impactful. Gosh. Yeah, sometimes it feels, the fulfillment wouldn't feel so great when it comes to helping other people if I wasn't doing that for myself first. Yeah. I wouldn't be so enthusiastic about the feeling that I get from helping others if there's none of this. Like I need to get this paper done, but I see this person behind the work. Which one you doing? Oh, first? I need to get this paper done, but I see this people behind try to imagine how important is this paperwork to be done. Better example.
It comes down, perhaps, maybe it comes down to people pleasing.
Yeah, because it's like,
what are we doing? Because
if I help this person, but then my paper is.
Can I give you the pineapple answer?
Go ahead, pineapple.
It's called the pineapple journey. It's called the pineapple journey.
Yes.
And you know what that journey is? And I believe we start in one of the points, right? We have the selfish people, and then we have the unselfish people. You're one or the other. When you're selfish, you're gonna suffer. When you're unselfish, you're still gonna suffer. So what do? This is the journey. Being a selfish person and then making this trek from here to here. Selfish to unselfish. And then going back. Unselfish person. The journey. Going to selfish and then going back to unselfish. That journey right there and being able to go back and forth. And I'll show you.
Yeah, and
being able to go back and forth throughout the day is fucking amazing. Right? I just poured some fluids into this cup. With one cup, it's heavy. But and this is the unselfish person. When you're too unselfish, you suffer and you're very heavy and you start sinking. But when you start to be selfish, you start to balance your selfish and unselfish. When you start to become too selfish, you get heavy and you start sinking to suffer again. And that's when you need to be unselfish again.
Yeah.
That's the journey. That's the magic. But figuring out what that is for each person, that's why it's the journey.
Yeah. And I just thought about like, okay.
That's why it's the journey. Because everyone's journey is different.
Yeah. And like, so let's just say, like, is it urgent? Like, let's just say the paper is due in an hour. I'm going to get my paper in, you know? And the thing is, like, if I don't finish my paper, right? And, you know, it's important for me to get a grade because it has to do with my future, right? If I neglect that, but then I'm just so fast to help this person, am I actually enabling this person to not learn their lesson so that they can make sure that they, you know, prepare themselves to get the paperwork done? And also, are they asking for help, right?
Yeah. See, I don't even put it that go through that much analysis.
Yeah, but I'm just like,
you know,
since that was the example, you know.
See, he mentioned, do you put your needs first or others?
Yeah.
Here it goes. The question we need to ask ourselves is, are we selfish or unselfish? See, if you're unselfish, then you can put the other person's need first. If you're selfish, you got to take care of yourself first. That's how you know. But see, people, they don't know which one they are, or they haven't realized the journey.
Yeah.
That's the pineapple journey.
Yeah.
When you know which one you are, it is very simple and it makes it a little easier to make decisions.
Yeah.
Why? Because if you're selfish, take care of your needs first. And then when you start feeling like shit, like, damn, I'm doing too much for me, that's when it says to yourself, hey, let me help somebody else. But that's what people don't do.
Yeah.
Right? They just keep doing shit for themselves because they haven't made the journey yet. They haven't made the journey. They haven't made the connection.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so fucking tough.
Yeah.
Because to become aware of who you are. See, that's the fucking tough one. Who are you?
Who am I?
Who am I? I'm an unselfish dude. Or I'm a selfish dude. But I'm on the journey.
Uh-huh.
Right? So to answer your question again, Alvita, depends which kind of person you are.
Yeah, I was going to say too, right?
Are you selfish or unselfish? Do you put your needs first? If you're a selfish person, yes. Yes, you do. If you're an unselfish person, no, you don't.
Yeah. The only time that I would put someone's needs before mine, if it's like an emergency, life and death situation, you know, it's like, okay, I got to put myself aside for a second to come through for this person. But then still I'll come back to myself, right? I'll make sure I come back to myself. If somebody needs immediate assistance, yeah, I'm going to go help.
I'll give you another example. Can I give you another example?
Go ahead.
If you're an unselfish person and an individual gets upset at you for not helping them,
Mm-hmm.
What does that tell you?
They
shouldn't be in your life.
Yeah, they are ungrateful.
Because you're the unselfish person.
Yeah.
You normally do more for others than you do yourself. So if people get mad at you or irritated at you and you're the unselfish one,
yeah, no.
Perhaps they do not belong in your presence.
Alvita says, so 20-mile workout or drinking kava with 5 people for the first time. They are about to leave in 20 minutes. Which one are you going to do? You can't work out later that day.
Woo! See? First question. Are you a selfish person? Or are you an unselfish person?
So for you...
The selfish person would say, you know what? I'm going to go do my workout. The unselfish person's going to say, you know what? I'm going to go hang out with the 5 people. It all depends. All depends.
Damn, I can't think of an example.
But see, that 20-mile workout, it sounds really enticing.
I know.
That's something I would love to do. That's what I would love.
Which one you pick?
It
depends on who are these 5 people. I feel like if I don't know them, it might encourage me to like take care of my needs and go work out, because that's a priority for me. I need to work out. But if it's like family, I might, you know?
You know what I do? I'd
Hey.
exercise.
Yeah, same.
I'd exercise. Because
You didn't answer the first one. Which would you pick? The paper? I mean, in that kind of scenario, sounds very general.
paper?
I would work on my paper.
which paper?
There's a paper due.
Uh-huh.
You could work on your own paper, but then you see one of your classmates, right, is struggling they're behind.
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
Pay for somebody else to do their paper.
Figure out a win-win situation.
It doesn't have to be.
You know what? That reminds me of like to make sure you're not enabling.
Uh-huh.
Like you offer support for their support. You know, you're not going to be the go-to support for them because you need to support yourself, but you encourage them for them to get support for themselves. So it's like, you need a tutor? I have a number for you. Here you go. Right? Yeah. Someone else do the paper.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Think of solutions.
It's all about
that
solutions.
don't neglect your own needs, right? Neglect your own priorities.
Because when it comes down to it, just the pineapple way, there's not really a right or wrong.
Right.
It's always
that's the kava mind.
It's always situational.
Yeah.
It's always situational.
Totally.
No matter what environment you're in this environment, this will be right. You go across the world, it's wrong.
Yeah.
You're in another part of the world, it's right. Another part of the world, it's wrong. So it's when it comes down to it at the end of the day, there's a question we could ask ourselves. Do I feel hella good before I'm going to sleep?
Yeah. Or do I feel, resentful and bitter?
Exactly.
And like, oh, I helped out this person today. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't get done what I needed to get done.
Yeah. Because of them, no, that's your people pleasing. You could have said no.
But I guarantee you this. You go do that 20-mile workout, you're going to feel really good about yourself. And those people you could have been drinking kava with, you can join them after. That's the thing. You can join them after. And if they say, hey, you know what, I'm not going to be in after. Well, can you get me a cup? Can you get me something? Because, this is very important to me. Because I would. I'd bring you some kava, Alvita. I would be like, hey, man, go do your workout. And I'll got you on the kava after you're done. JS. Just saying.
All right. Another question before we head out.
Oh, yeah. There goes. Last
Go
one.
ahead, Alvita. It's a situational question.
Yes.
Pay someone else to do their paper.
It's true.
Or help them out,
When you don't have enough time, leverage.
Yeah, leverage for sure.
Leverage.
Get creative.
There you go.
It's funny. It will be pink and then it'll be back to normal. It's funny. What's going on?
Oh, it's my vibe. Telling you.
It's your aura.
Yes, it is. I'm like Naruto right now.
How would you do with a needy person? They are fine in life, but they need you to make them feel better. Oh, this is fun. It's a great question.
It's real simple.
You be direct with them?
It's real simple. You want me to be direct?
Go ahead. I know how I would do it.
Continue in your own flow. Do your own flow. If they want to be around, they're going to do the same thing as you. If they don't, or how would I say it? Let's imagine Quinn.
Okay.
Quinn for the win.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to be around all the time, right? Because they are needy.
Yes.
Here's the solution. I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. And I'm going to say, hey, if you want to hang out, come do what I'm going to do. You're more than welcome to hang around and do what I do. It's that simple. And they'll show you with their actions if they want to be around or not. You see? It's not about catering to the other people. It's about them growing.
I love that.
To be in your flow.
I love that.
Because it's not you bending down and enabling somebody.
There we go. It's
the lose for you. People need to grow to be with you. JS.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yeah. I agree with that, actually.
Yeah, see? Good stuff.
And let's just
We
say,
can agree on something. We can agree on something.
thank goodness. I just think about certain situations where I had a needy person, and it's like
You too?
you feel it.
You too? Ooh. They must have been some like blood suckers.
You know them too, so. But I agree. There's you communicate with your actions. And if it gets to a point where they have an issue with you, right? Because they need you to be a certain way, but you're not, right? You're not being available for them 24/7 or every single time when they need something, they might have a problem with you. Then I would say, then you got to really do a clearing conversation with them,
See, I've never had those sort of conversations.
but in a very nice way. Like, this is where I help with my clients too. It's like, sounds like we need a clearing conversation, because that's one of my things, to communicate with your actions. If it gets to a certain point where they have an issue and they're like in your face and want to talk to you about it, okay, well, it's time for a clearing conversation. There's a structure, there's a way that you can do it without adding more fuel to the fire.
Can I add something in there?
Go ahead.
I've never met anyone or heard from other buddies, when you exercise often, people realize real quickly they don't want to be around that much.
Yeah.
They realize real quickly.
Yeah.
Especially if you love cardio. They're like, oh, fuck, this dude's too healthy. Oh, fuck, this dude is going to invite me to the next thing. And then invite me to the next thing. And then eventually people start thinking to themselves, you know what? All I do is keep saying no. All I do is keep saying no. And people naturally grow away.
Yeah.
Not go away.
I would say experience.
They grow away.
Yeah. That's the best way.
Because one of the best filters to burn off the bad vibes is by exercising. Keeping healthy.
Yeah, don't neglect your needs.
Exactly. And cardio is a great way to do it. Because not very many people will be like, hell yeah, man, I want to go on that 5-mile jog. Oh, hell yeah, man, I want to do that 30-mile bike ride with you today. Or, hell yeah, man, I want to go lift weights with you for an hour today. Not many people.
In the exercise world, do you feel people feeding off your energy? Cardio and legs.
Definitely cardio and legs. No. No, not at all. Because it requires a lot of energy to keep up. It requires a lot of energy.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because
like, if you, even though, let's just say you exercise, you feel really good, you have hella good vibes, right? For people to they can match that, but it's like, because so much of your vibes is created, right? That you have so much space. So for people to really vibe with that, they need like that space as well to really match you.
Yeah. And see, what's natural for you, they need to manufacture just to meet you. And people can only manufacture so much.
Yes.
They can only create so much before they run out.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, it ran out. I'm going to go continue on my thing. But you continue feeling good though, right?
Exactly.
You just kind of you can already kind of tell what kind of energy people have. And yeah.
Exactly.
Facts. Yes, that was super facts.
So with that said.
Yes. Good night. Thank you for hopping on. It's been a little while since we've seen you. Yeah.
That's the Cuckoo Queen for the win.
Thanks for tuning in.
Keep spreading your good
Thanks
vibes,
for your
Alvita.
questions.
Keep spreading that wonderful smile and keep spreading your good vibes.
Yes.
Stay magical, man. Stay magical.
Bye. Good night. See you next time. Yes, I love it.
Yes,
the meditation.